that we actually have decent signal, or at least I hope so. But yeah, so of course, as usual, I'll wait for everybody to get in the chat. I hope all of you are doing well. Welcome to the Monday live stream. We can all hang out. I'm so excited. But by the way, I hope all of you guys are doing well. Been a long day, but we're getting through it. Hope you freed Cheryl. Yeah, Cheryl, I'm double checking. That's one thing I was looking at like an hour ago. Yeah, I'm double checking, make sure Cheryl is freed. She should be. Cheryl, if you're in here, please give me a thumbs up. Oh, there goes the sign. Good hearing from you. You're loud and clear. Okay, perfect. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, we don't have to worry about the struggles of being on a cruise ship and trying to go live. It's almost impossible these days, I swear. Yeah, I'm just double checking on my account here, just making sure everything is good to go this time. Where are you? Okay, Cheryl is not on my list here, so I think we're good. We should be. The ghost of Cheryl knocked the sign down. That is funny. Doing well. Good to chat with you. Good to chat with you. Wow, tongue twisted there. Good to chat with you too, Vanessa. I hope you're doing well. Getting you loud and clear. Okay, good, 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 good. We'll wait for some people to come in here. But yeah, I'm trying to look at some cruises for next year. I have ideas, but I don't have too many cruises locked in stone. So I'm just trying to get all that figured out before I kind of solidify everything for next year. So I just want to take all your suggestions. I mean, obviously I have like ideas, but I just want to kind of get an idea of what you guys want to see. I'm sorry, Charlie yelled at you for filming him on the Paradise. Yeah, it is what it is. Hooray for not ship Wi-Fi. I know, but I do got to give my credit. I'm gonna put that in the review too when I talk about the Carnival Paradise. The Wi-Fi was surprisingly decent for what it was. Yes, thank you, Tom. Shout out to Tom. We got moderators in here. Heck yeah. Tom, I hope you're doing okay, by the way, man. Yes, thank you, guys. Hit that like button as you're coming in. Will you be on the Icon inaugural? Yes, I'm going to talk about the inaugural tomorrow, actually, because, man, the stuff that I have discovered about this ship, whew, man, it's a shipload. My hubby wants to know where your hat is. Which one? Are you talking about this hat? This one? It's right here. Yeah. So, yeah. But other than that, guys, I just want to try to get everything figured out. Can't wait to see you on the transatlantic cruise soon. I can't wait either. Rich and Jazzy. Look, I got on the shirt, by the way. I meant to grab the stuff out of the other room. But yes, Rich and Jazzy, shout out to them, guys. You're not following Rich and Jazzy. Make sure you go subscribe to their channel. They're killing it. They gave me some merch today. They got a hat, a hoodie, and this shirt. So make sure you guys go subscribe to them. I'm telling you, they are good friends of mine. And they put out content that I wish I could put out. They're killing it. What's the deal with the doll behind the Carnival cruise ship? Oh, well, my son gave me that. It's a Black Panther doll. My son gave me that, so I told him I'd keep it with me forever. If you're planning to sail on Princess, I'm booked on the Grand Princess April 28th, May 1st from San Francisco to Vancouver, and I can't wait. That sounds exciting. I need to jump on a Princess cruise ship next year. I don't know. Maybe I'll jump on the Discovery since it's the newest one, but we'll see. I hope Virgin gave you some money back for your last cruise. No, they did not. I mean, honestly, it's one of those situations where because I cruise as often as I do, I'm not like, I guess, in the realm of like a typical cruiser. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on, and that's it. It's over with. I'm still going to sail with them. We're watching you from Port Tampa Bay. Oh, really? Are you getting on a ship right now? Question, I believe you should do one group cruise from the US, one from Europe or UK in 2023. That is tempting. I think starting out, depending on how they go, all of them might be from the US. I might maybe do like a meetup or something because I'm always in Europe. I'm getting ready to go back over there maybe as early as next week, maybe not next week, 2 weeks from now before my transatlantic on the Carnival celebration. What's up, Jay? How are you? I'm good. I'm good. It's been a busy day, getting a lot done. I can't complain. Tiff and Mia. Hey, Jay, I'm so thankful to watch your channel. I have a lot of health issues and cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. So I'm unable to go on the cruise. Your videos make it feel like I'm on one. Well, I'll be sure to continue doing the first person so you can get a real feel of the cruise ship. And I'm really sorry to hear that, and I hope you pull through all this. Yeah. I mean, I've had family go through that, and we can only do so much. I just know that if you need anything specifically, if I'm going on any of these ships, please just let me know, and I'll try to go out of my way to go ahead and grab it for you. Rich and Jazzy, I appreciate you. Yes, I will definitely see you soon. Are you guys going on the celebration? Are you on the inaugural? Would you do an MSC cruise? Yes, I'll be on the inaugural. I'm already booked for the inaugural cruise for the MSC Seascape. I'll be on board that. Carla Jackson. Carla, I hope you're doing all right. Miss you. I can't wait to get back over to Baltimore. We definitely got to plan that up for next year. Discovery is a beautiful ship. You will love it. I'm pretty sure I will. I've heard good things. Group group cruise and Oreo eating contest. Yeah, no, I'm trying to get everything set up with the group cruise, and because next year is going to be a very, very busy year, so I'm planning on taking cruises because I've lost track of how many cruises I've taken this year, and being gone for a week on end, I don't mind. But I am looking at doing stuff outside for my other channel, Jay the Nomad. I'm looking at a bunch of theme parks and resorts and stuff for next year. Looking at Tokyo, going to a theme park over there. Looking at there's a new theme park that just popped up. I think it's the first one in the Caribbean, over in Dominican Republic. I think I might check that out earlier in the year next year. I wish you're going on the Carnival celebration for the New Year's. My family and I will be there. We could have hung out. I mean, I don't know. I don't have any set plans for New Year's yet, so we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll book another cruise. Hey Jay, did you book Icons of the Cruise, Icon of the Seas today? Sorry, I already answered. If you already answered this, no, I have not. I haven't booked it as of yet. I mean, I'm getting everything solidified, which I'm going to be talking about tomorrow because I will be on the inaugural sailing. It's just getting all the details hashed out and figuring out how exactly it's going to be paid and all that other stuff too. Because keep in mind, I have the sponsors and it's whether I'm going to pay it or, all the other little details that go into it. Yes, we'll be on the inaugural Carnival celebration. Look, I'll see you there. I mean, the Mardi Gras is already my favorite ship, so I'm not looking to be disappointed on this one. On top of that, I mean, for most people, I think a lot of people are going to be on the inaugural. I'll probably be one of the only people that's, I guess, at this point in time, vlogging on the transatlantic. So I got 2 weeks to learn that ship inside and out before a lot of you even get to see it. So I don't really do them that often, but I will be doing a cruise ship tour on board the Carnival celebration as well as vlogging on there as well. All is well. We'll start planning on the entrepreneur weekend for December. Okay, perfect. Sounds good, Carla. Works for me. Let's do it. Price on the Icon is kind of high. Yes, it is, man. Some of those prices, I'm telling you right now, like I got a video coming out tomorrow on that. I've seen some interesting information about Icon of the Seas. I'm excited, but I saw some of the things like the prices, and I said, typically whenever a cruise gets released or a new cruise ship and they open bookings, I mean, usually you'll find some of the best deals out there. Sometimes you won't. This is one of those times where, so many people, the demand is so high. I have people that don't even cruise that are messaging me about Icon of the Seas. Will you be meeting up with JJ Cruise on the celebration? I'm assuming so. If they're going to be there, definitely. I'll talk to them and hang out with them for a bit. Hi, it's me, Susan Marie from Tampa. Oh, Susan, I hope you're doing well. So you're at the port right now? I'll be counting on you for good food and other tips. Yeah, I'll be checking out all the restaurants. Like I said, I'm on board for 2 weeks. So I'm gonna do as much videos and reviews and everything as I can before everybody else gets there. It's a little bit of healthy competition. I'm gonna get there before everybody else so I can get all the stuff done. LJ, seeing your videos makes me want to go on a cruise, but do you know affordable cruise on a budget? I mean, Carnival has plenty of offers. You can go look right now. There are cruises. I mean, this is before port taxes and fees. They're usually around. You can find some for like 50 to 100 bucks. It's a person, but still, like you're talking about a couple $100 cruise, you can't beat it. Well, I can't wait to meet you on Carnival Celebration in 2 weeks. I'm excited. Are you going to be on the transatlantic? You'll be seeing plenty of me on there. I do wonder how many people are going to be on that ship. Infinite Ocean, well, I messed that all up. Infinite Ocean View Balcony for $14,000 in the inaugural sailing on Icon of the Seas. I was floored. I bet. Like I said, that in particular, among other things, I'm going to be going on over about Icon of the Seas tomorrow. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I'll have that video up by noon tomorrow. On Friday, I'll sign up for your Patreon. Chris, I appreciate that. Yeah, so the thing is, too, for the Patreon guys, I do have the link if you guys want to sign up for that. I haven't been promoting too much except like in like the little bits and pieces in my videos. But I did realize with Patreon, I thought I read all the stuff. You're not allowed to do raffles and stuff because I wanted to give away a cruise every Sunday. But however, you are allowed to do a healthy competition that gives everybody a fair chance to win a cruise. So I have found like a way around that. So I will be doing a way where people can win free cruises and theme parks and all that other stuff. I'll be doing that in the Patreon every quarter. Rich, Icon prices got me looking for another job. You and me both. I got YouTube. YouTube might not cut it anymore for me. I have to go over there let me go find some more sponsors and say, hey, look, guys, I need all of you to come together. I need touring plans and I need a sponsorship with Nike and Apple, and I need all of them to come together to get me an interior stateroom on board Icon of the Seas. How about Holland America sometimes? The music walk is amazing. I heard about the music walk. I mean, Holland America, I haven't been in a rush because I know it, from what I understand, everybody can go on board. I know it's more of an older crowd, but I will look into kind of diversifying a little bit more next year. Love your channels. Your content really helps me out. God willing, first cruise will be with our daughters. We'll be on the Mardi Gras, May 2023. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I love the Mardi Gras. Got my ticket, $200 casino deal. For what? Oh, for a celebration. I'm thinking Icon. Wow, I'm about to say for a minute. Either way, it's still that's a steal. Not bad for a transatlantic. Not bad. You can go on the Carnival celebration almost 2 times compared to one sailing on Icon of the Seas. Well, looking at these prices, you can go on there for a month straight. From what I can see, you're talking about 3+ weeks on board. Have you done a Mexican Riviera cruise? I have not. I'm looking at that next year as well. Icon is pretty cheap for balcony rooms. I was expecting it to be more. I'm gonna look at it. I mean, I've been kind of skimming through it. There's some other stuff that kind of caught my eye. I've been looking at more of the more expensive staterooms and suites that they have on board. Out of curiosity, of course. I could afford that, but I was curious. I want to see what top dollar gets you for Icon of the Seas, and it gets you a lot. But those prices, man, I'd have to put a second mortgage on my house to get on Icon. It's looking like it. It really is. Would you ever consider a Cunard cruise? I know it isn't your typical cruise. Yeah, I am down the road. I'm not in a rush because, I mean, right now, first of all, Gary Bembridge, he has that thing. He is Mr. Cunard as far as I'm concerned. If anybody knows anything about Cunard, that's Gary Bembridge. I'm not ready to step into his territory yet. It's out of my league. Down the road, definitely. I think Emma, she took one once too. For the inaugural sailings, it has to be expected the cruise lines may still be working out some kinks. Going aboard a few weeks later might be better. Yes, yes. I mean, for me, it makes sense from a business standpoint to go on board and do the reviews and create like, I guess what you would call evergreen content videos that are going to continue being watched for years to come. Because, well, I mean, if you're the first to do it, YouTube will rank you higher in that category for that topic. So for me better overall. But for your average person, yeah, I would suggest maybe waiting. If you don't mind the kinks that will inevitably be there, then by all means, yeah, go on the inaugural sailing. But it is going to be expected that things are not going to be perfect. They never are for the inaugural sailing. We booked an infinite ocean view balcony on the Icon this morning, $6,200. I think that's the most expensive cruise we booked. I mean, I've paid that much for a cruise for 2 people, but still, that's up there. But infinite ocean view, they're offering $6 grand. I don't know. I might have to jump on that. Did you put a deposit? What are they accepting for deposits for that shit? What's the minimum deposit? It's 2024. I would imagine that they're taking deposits. You don't got to pay the full amount. Would you take another cruise on a fantasy class ship? I was actually looking for one. I thought about it before I leave because I got 2 weeks here. I'm taking my son to Universal Studios this week and hanging out with him. But then after that, I'm trying to find something else to do. So I might jump on another cruise, maybe a short one, or maybe an MSC. I don't know, in order to prepare me for what's to come with the MSC Seascape. I think that might be a better idea. Jump on a ship out of Miami or Port Canaveral before I head over to Europe. But I'm not sure yet. I'm not sold on the idea yet. Just kind of entertaining it. I'm booked on Icon. Saw $10,000 for the Sky Junior Suite. Said, nope, let me go back to my folks on the regular ocean view cabin balcony. Yeah, I hear that. I don't own enough dress wear to go on Cunard. I'm going to buy and just go on a cruise. Ah, okay. Unless I get a sponsor with a tailored suit. I like that. Yeah. I mean, I'm not in a rush to go Cunard right now. So this year, my plan overall was to try to go for the newer, or not even just the newer ships, but just to go to the mainstream cruise lines, your Carnival, your NCL, your Royal Caribbean, MSC, just to kind of get my, I guess you could say, my reputation up. Because I mean, up until the Carnival Mardi Gras last year, I hadn't been on any cruise ship as a passenger. And I saw something a lot of people were saying that I can't talk about these things. So for me, it was just kind of like, all right, let me get some mileage in on cruise ships, and then later on next year expand out to Disney and all the other cruise lines. To me, it made the most sense. How old is the Carnival Pride? It's doing 13 days from Lisbon to Tampa. Really? Carnival Pride. Somebody let me know in the chat. One of you Carnival people out there. I mean, I know it's not. It is pretty old, right? Yeah, it's not super. It's not as old as maybe like Carnival Paradise. Can't wait to enjoy celebration. I can't wait either. $250 per person for my ocean view balcony. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, I might have to go ahead and put down a deposit. I mean, if they're gonna do it like that, I might get a nicer room this time. I don't know. Do it big. Why not? Well, not too big, because those prices are ridiculous. I'm trying to start my own YouTube page. Would you suggest one for cruising and the second one for like my travel info resorts, or do you think it's okay to put both of them on one YouTube channel? It depends on how you structure it. Like for me, the cruising channel kind of took off first. So it didn't make sense because I know my audience, they're not going to want to see cruising one day and then the next day they see me at a resort. I kind of streamlined it, and then I have my other channel where I can just kind of be willy-nilly about it and just post whatever I want. Because I care about that channel, but as soon as something catches traction, I'll run with it. But that's kind of like the experimental channel that is doing fairly well right now. I would even argue better than my main channel right now. As far as numbers. I'm doing Celebrity in 2 weeks for less than 900 for 2 of us. Nice. What ship? Ocean View. It'll be my first time on that line. I know. I need to jump on the Celebrity too. I've been saying it for the longest time. I definitely need to jump on the Celebrity ship. By the way, guys, we got 200 people in here, 90 likes. If you can hit that like button while you're here, I'd really appreciate it. Constellation. Oh, nice. I think, was that ship, or has it always, where's that ship sailing out of? Miami? Fort Lauderdale? Did you meet Captain Carnival Brian when you sailed from Tampa? Yes, it's on my other channel. You'll see it. He's in there twice. Yes, the captain is really, really cool guy. I saw him after the cruise as well. Thank you. My bad. I don't know. That's why it sounds so familiar. Yes, the Constellation's out of Tampa, and I think we have the Pride coming over here to Tampa as well. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna jump on that ship too, and then we have the NCL Dawn, definitely a seasoned ship, and I'm probably gonna jump on some of these sailings out of Tampa between now and next year too. How about a short cruise on the Margaritaville before you leave Europe? I'm thinking about it now. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with YouTube that much, but the biggest content creator here is Mr. Beast. He went on the 2-day sailing on Margaritaville at sea. I think he's on right now, but it's crazy. I was like, man, if I had known, I would have definitely jumped on that ship. I would love to meet Mr. Beast. Maybe we can collab. That'd be cool. Where's my hat? The hat's right here. Yeah, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm still gonna wear my other hat, and sometimes I'm not gonna wear a hat. I appreciate the hat. It's come with me to Europe, but I'm not gonna wear it 24/7. You should do a video on the roller coaster on Carnival's newest ship. I have videos of the roller coaster already. I did a full review of Bolt on the Carnival Mardi Gras. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do it again, of course. Mr. Beast rented out a ship. No, that's why. I mean, I figured Mr. Beast rented out the Margaritaville at sea. That's why. He rented out that ship, and because I would assume, because I know he's doing videos right now on like travel videos. It's crazy how many people are getting into the travel space now. It's really, really cool to see. But I would imagine he would need something for a short period of time. So it made sense to get the Margaritaville. Crystal B. Cruising. Question. Always wanted to ask, why is your clock... It ran out of batteries. I've been saying for the longest time, I need to go to the store and get some more batteries. That's all. It's no specific reason. I don't love the number 606. No. I don't know why. That's where it died at. I need to get some more batteries. What's up, brother? We love you. You know you're doing big things when you get hat haters. Love you, man. Cheers. Oh, yeah. No, that I know. Yes. Rich, we're trying to grab a 5-night Caribbean cruise for December. Oh, is that for Rich and Jazzy? Yeah, the clock. I mean, at least look. Thank goodness the clocks don't go to 666, huh? I guess we dodged the bullet there. What are your thoughts on Princess Cruise Lines? I've heard good things. I heard Princess has some of the best Wi-Fi out there. The technologically advanced ships, at least with their newer ones, with the medallion and all that. I want to try it out. I haven't heard anything bad at all. Just got back from Margaritaville at sea on Friday. It was a fun cruise. We had a suite and it was fun. How many suites do they have on board that ship? Don't they have like 4 suites or something like that? I've never been in a suite, by the way. I've been in the interior or Ocean View every time I sailed with them. Or Ocean View and then, what was it? Interior, last time I was with them. I like the other hat. It has character. What are you saying about, why do people hate on my other hat? That hat has been all over the world with me. I'm not getting rid of them. It's not happening. Let's see, did you get Cheryl back? She should be. Did she get a reprieve? I mean, I double checked the block list and I didn't see her in here. I didn't see Cheryl. So I hope she's back. Mr. Beast may help the cruising algorithm on YouTube. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, you know, the thing is, he takes a while to post these videos. So hopefully it's right around the time. Look at Rich and Jazzy. You guys know. You know the game. That's what I'm talking about. I can never talk to anybody about this stuff. But hopefully by the time I get my fun videos posted on board the Carnival celebration, it'll be the same time he posts this video. Because he's going to entice people to want to cruise more, entice people to want to look up cruises. And, well, this could be good for all of us cruise people, for sure. You have every reason to be proud of your accomplishments. We're all proud of you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I am proud. I will gladly give myself my flowers. I don't forget where I come from, but that's something I've made very clear, for sure. For sure. Leaving on my first cruise. Oh, nice. First cruise on Saturday. Any tips you haven't already mentioned on the Mardi Gras? What ship are you going on, first of all? If you guys want to put tips in for them, go ahead. Put it in the thread. I would just say, first of all, rule 1, enjoy yourself. Don't limit yourself to just something that you want to do. Go try something new. whether it be an excursion, something that the ship has to offer. Try the food, as many options as possible. Don't marry yourself, because I have that habit too of, if I find like a good dining option, I want to just keep going. You know what I mean? So I like to that same dining option. Try to experiment around. Try to enjoy the entire ship if possible. What would you do if Mr. Beast shouts out your channel on one of his videos? I'd cry. I was watching Mr. Beast before I even started YouTube. Like, if it wasn't for him, my channel would not exist. I kid you not. I used to watch like motivational videos from Mr. Beast and watch his story, and I'm like, you know what? I want to be like in that position one day. And I'm not, obviously I'm not there, but I mean, I would say things are going pretty well so far. Bring your son to Port Tampa. I know, that's what I'm looking at. Well, Pride, yeah. Well, Paradise is leaving, so Pride. You know, here's my question. I wonder if they're going to get rid of the Pride or Paradise next year. The ship is scheduled for a dry dock, I think, in March. I don't believe that. I really don't. The ship got basically refurbished or refit in 2018. I don't think they're going to turn around and do a dry dock. I think that's going to be like shrouded in some mystery until it becomes a dry dock, and then who knows? Maybe instead of a dry dock, they announce a scrap. Or maybe it's just me. And I don't mean to be negative about it. You can just see down the line they're getting rid of the fantasy class, so it would make sense. I don't know why they would do a dry dock. Maybe for basic maintenance to the hull or some part of the ship. But other than that, I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens on that with that ship. How's mom? She was so cute in the Alaska cruise. My mom was good. She went to visit my sister and her sisters and everything else over in New York. I was supposed to meet up with them for the NCL Primo, but that didn't exactly work out too well. I'm talking about the old hat. Ah, okay. The new hat says Miami Vice character. No, the old hat is good. I still have it. I'm going to keep it with me. Never heard of Mr. Beast until today. What? Yeah, Mr. Beast is he's serious. This man, I kid you not, he's nearing 100 million subscribers, 100 million followers, and he averages, I think it was like 50 million views a video. Yeah, no, this guy's he's doing he's doing, I would say, well would be an understatement. Love your channel, good sir. You said goof, sir? I'm not a goof. No, I'm kidding with you. What are your thoughts so far on Icon of the Sea so far? Well, I said my thoughts on it. I think the ship is gorgeous, first of all. It's going to be a lot. I think the ship is going to be extremely overwhelming for most people, for sure. If you guys haven't been on Wonder yet, I can't imagine what the heck is going to happen with this ship. I think it's going to be great. The only problem that I said I had with it was that I don't like that this anchor measuring game that they're doing, trying to have the best slide with each other and taking out all the other competition. But this is the principle of competitive competition. It's how it works. It's capitalism. You take out the competition so you can become eventually the monopoly. And Royal Caribbean is doing their thing. I'm telling you right now, because a lot of people took it as me saying I don't like the ship. I think I'm going to be the first man on it. I can't wait. What's your favorite cruise you've been on so far? Carnival, Mardi Gras. The Carnival, I don't know. They got some work to do. I have a hard time believing that personally. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's heard of Mr. Beast. I wonder when the ships reach a point when they become too big. I'm still trying to figure out how these things float. I had a video saved. I look it up on YouTube. I was going to make a video about it someday because it's interesting. I forgot how many tons that thing is. How is it floating? It's insane. I know you factor in buoyancy and all this stuff in science, but man, when you look at Icon of the Seas, like already just seeing like the renderings of it, I'm just curious how that thing is even floating. Mr. Beast gives away more money and prizes than any YouTuber out there. He's also figured out the Facebook algorithm like no other YouTuber out there. Every algorithm. He's a genius. He's a genius. Not knowing who Mr. Beast is clearly shows your age. I mean, yeah, I mean, some people, YouTube, guys, like, the thing is, people don't understand that YouTube is still fairly new. Like, the fact that I tell people I do YouTube full time and they still don't believe me, people my age and then people younger than me, it shows how early this game is. Sky's the limit. I don't think Google and YouTube are going anywhere. I love Mr. Beast and I'm old. Yeah, Mr. Beast kills it. I don't know if I can do all that yelling. I got a lot of energy, but man, Mr. Beast this guy is on level 100 all the time. Look up Mr. Beast. Look up Mr. Beast. He's on the Margaritaville at sea, I believe, right now. Unless that was a picture from a while ago, but yeah, he's done it all. He's the biggest content creator on YouTube. Jay, what made you get into the world of cruising? Well, I always wanted to do it since I was a kid. I mean, my sister was always, she's real big on the Evicta watches and the Carnival cruises. She's been taking that since I was a kid. And over in Port Tampa, my parents used to always drop her off. And I always wanted to go, but we never had the money. So something I always wanted to do. And then when I after high school, a lot of my friends eventually end up doing what's called the Fun Force on Carnival. And that's something that was a dream of mine. I got the job at Busch Gardens, the theme park, and I wanted to dance on a cruise ship. Got a chance for about 2 weeks, and then the third-party company ended up scrapping everything with the fun force, and that was it. So never really truly got the opportunity. So I kept pushing for it, and eventually it just kind of happened. Really, I didn't audition for it or anything. The opportunity just kind of presented itself. It was absolutely crazy to me. But look what happened through that. I just thought Wonder of the Seas was a beast until I saw Icon. Yeah, I didn't think they could one up that. I thought they were going to change some things around. I didn't think they were going to make a bigger ship. If you were an investment man, would you invest in YouTube or Google, Jay? I already do. I do. Yeah, I invest in Google. So dance off on the Jubilee first cruise next year. Who wants to dance off with me? You don't want to do that. I'm telling you right now. It's not a good idea. Well, who knows? I don't know. I'm getting a little seasoned. I'm about to go get back to practice literally as soon as I get done making this. Time to get back to it. Appreciate your content, Jay, and your transparency with the personal opinions, whether popular or otherwise. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's face it. I mean, at this point, I'll probably never be able to work directly with the cruise lines. I'm not talking about for them. Yeah, if I wanted to, I could work for Virgin or Carnival. But I mean, as far as my content, I don't think I'm going to be invited to the Cool Kids Club when I'm, getting invited to all their specialty events and the pre-cruise parties and stuff. But it is what it is. Would love to see a vlog of you performing your dance moves, breaking. I mean, I don't know if you guys have watched that, but sure. I mean, probably on my other channel when I'm traveling around the world doing competitions. Sure, I might do that. Dance off with Captain Kate. I think for a celebrity cruise next year, I might find out where Captain Kate is, and then I'll jump on whatever ship she's on. That's probably the best. If she's on the Beyond or the Apex, I'll jump on either one. Would rather try out and run herd of cows before challenging you to a dance off. I got a lot of energy. I'm telling you. If you want to do it, come on. You think they will start releasing newer, smaller ships in port, such as Port Tampa? I was just talking to somebody about that the other day. I would hope so. I would. But, the thing is, in this business, cruise lines are starting to wonder, or not wonder, they're starting to learn that families are going to they're what's bringing in most of the money. There may be some market out there, yes, of course, still for the smaller, more intimate setting cruises, but those are going to be, if you haven't noticed, they're going to start to be geared more toward the luxury side of travel. So I think, unfortunately, there's probably a good chance that gone are the days where we're going to see like a smaller cruise ship for the average Joes. I mean, who knows? Some cruise lines will bring it back, but if you look at the bigger ships, you can tell it's like the more cruising continues to grow in popularity, the more money they're going to make, the more families that they can bring on, the more money they're going to make. So it is in their best interest. They're incentivized to continue making these bigger, gigantic, colossal-like ships. It just makes sense for them. I'm booked on the maiden voyage on the Jubilee this time next year. 18 days transatlantic. Oh, nice. Can't wait. I don't know if I'm going to do another transatlantic after this. I haven't waited. I know I'm going to be on the Jubilee, but I don't know if I'm just going to be on the inaugural. I might just do that. Love leaving from Tampa because I can take a taxi to the port. No drive. I know, it's nice. It's nice. No parking. Plus, they are smaller ships due to the bridge. Yeah, the Skyway. You have grown a lot as a YouTuber. I remember when you first vlogged on the ship with the other cruise vloggers, AK Adventures, and you have gotten so much better so fast. Keep doing your thing. Yeah, I mean, we always got to keep growing. I always try to keep that in mind. I mean, I try to find like a formula that works, and I just kind of experiment and grow around that. But I'm also a human growing up, too. I'll be 30 next year, the big 3-0. So, and I'll be on the Carnival celebration. I'll be celebrating my birthday on the celebration. You rock, Jay. Got to go. Thanks for your channels. I appreciate that. More videos on the way. AKA floating amusement park. Yeah, that's what it is. These cruise lines are turning into like a hybrid amusement park type deal, which I mean, I don't blame them. It works, and I have a good time on there. So I get it. You're giving your suitcase to MSC was a ridiculous response from Virgin. I was surprised to hear that. I was too. Like, the thing is, and I don't want to keep touching on the Virgin situation. I'm over it already because, I mean, I took another cruise already. I'll be sailing with them again. It was a crappy situation. I'm not going to, like, people are like, oh, you should sue them and blah, blah, blah. No, first of all, I will never try to go head to toe with a gigantic corporate company. That is foolish. You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense. Sure, you could try to sue, but I'm not going to be doing all that, It's something that, yeah, it was a crappy experience overall. I don't dislike the brand. It was just like, hey, whatever. It's a cruise that didn't work out. Now, if it had been somebody else, sure. Man, but, for me, like, I do have the luxury, the privilege, the honor of being able to cruise for a living. And, well, I do try to conduct things a little bit differently. Have you gone on the Disney cruise? No, that'll be next year. Probably the Wish, I think. Are you going on the Icon inaugural? Oh, yes, of course I will. Yeah, definitely. I will 100%. I haven't booked yet. I am looking at everything, get everything figured out, but I will 100% be on Icon of the Seas for sure. Carnival just had a huge rave. Are you talking about what is that the Groove Cruise? I need to get on one of these. I think at some point, if I can't do it next year, I want to try these charter cruises. I want to give them a try. All of them. Well, not all of them, but probably the ones that I think is going to get the most interest for sure. I've been thinking about maybe doing a nude cruise. What if I did that? And then the times when we get in port, maybe interview some of the passengers and see what they have to say. 'Cause I see you guys are liking the interviews. I want to keep that going too. I love watching your videos. You give so much good information. I try my best. I get it. It's not exactly the cleanest information. I don't do it super formal, but I don't know. I like to be somewhere in between. I think I'll always kind of be that. I don't want to try to be like some super crazy, extra professional. I can't. It's not in my character. I can be professional, but I can be my version of it. I mean, it sucked. At least they gave you something because I had the airline. I lost my luggage. They didn't give me anything. Really? Isn't it covered by insurance? Or maybe your personal insurance? Or you can create a dance channel, buy rights to the music so you can still make money? Nah, I don't want to do all that. Definitely not. I love dancing, but it's something that I'll either do for the competition shows. I don't want to make a whole YouTube channel out of it. No. If you did a new cruise, you may have to post those videos on another website or hub. For those kinds of things. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I mean, I wouldn't show that part of it. I can't. There's no cameras allowed there. But I'm talking about whenever we're in like the, I don't know, dining area or something like that, or when we are getting into port, because they have to put the clothes back on before you get to port. That's the rules. Maybe I'll do interviews then when everybody is fully clothed. All my other Patreon people renew on the first month. Is there a way to set up for yours too? I believe there is. I think I had it automated to the point to where the day that people sign up for the Patreon is the day it'll recur. The cycle will recur and it'll take the money out again. I figured it was easy and not so confusing for everybody else, and there's no chance of it double charging people. I don't want that. It's the last thing I want. So I figured that was probably the best way to conduct my Patreon. Question: what's the most economical hotel to stay at in Miami with a cruise shuttle? I mean, some of you guys out there may know more than me because normally these days, I mean, I have friends that I will usually stay out there with. I do stay at the, what is that called? I just had a brain fart. Me and Lauren and I, we just stayed there too. Uh, Sorry, I can't even think of it right now. See how long Dave's been? It'll come to me, but I think it's by Hilton. Give me a second. Let me just think about it. But if somebody has suggestions for hotels that have shuttle options, please let us know in the chat. Help this good person out. What about a cruise to Hawaii? What about the NCL, the Pride of America? River cruise, an old-fashioned paddle wheeler in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, they just take a while. I don't know about that. New cruise to Alaska in January? No. That won't be a good idea for anybody. I don't think it will be. No, I don't think that's something I'm going to do. Why is this? Hold on. Why do I have such a brain fart? Now I got to find the name. Hold on. The name of this hotel. But usually there, it's right by the port, but it's like $300 a night. Sometimes you can get it for like $250. The Gabriel, as I'm looking for. It's called the Gabriel Hotel. Biscayne Marriott is a good hotel. Stay in Miami. Oh, thank you for that. Yes, the Gabriel Hotel. It's by Marriott. That's the one I typically stay at. I like it. Now it is a little pricey, but it is right next to the port, and I like the view. You get a perfect view of the cruise port. Saw you in Lauren's video with the pizza and Parmesan cheese. Your response was classic. I like my Parmesan. You're not going to tell me any different. Thank you. Oh, Lauren's here. Hey, baby. The Gabriel. Look, Lauren, you came too late. I didn't even know you were here. Isn't there one you can drive to, have your car, and is right close? I mean, I think a lot of them offer parking over there. Comfort Inn, Miami Airport. North has a free shuttle from the airport to the cruise port. Oh, good to know. Yeah, the Gabriel has a really nice pool. And like I said, you are right up and close. Like, I think it's probably the closest hotel where you can get a really, really good view of the port, if that's what you guys want. The Gabriel. Yeah, my friend Billy, he hooked me up with that spot. He told me about it, and I don't know. I can't stop going back now. Here is how you challenge Justin to a dance. I'll fill him up with pounds of Oreo cheesecake beforehand. This way he can't move. Don't look. I could still bust a move. Don't get it confused. I could still do it. Excuse me. Lauren was lurking and decided to. Yeah. Icon of the Seas is booked all year 2024, y'all. No, are you serious? No, it's not. Are you still planning on traveling around Europe? Yeah, I'm getting ready to, well, next year because it's going to be busy. So I have to fly to Europe before the 5th of next month, of November, to meet up with Lauren. We're going to be on the transatlantic. And then after that, we got like a week after the 3 weeks of being on board before I have to jump on Wonder of the Seas again and then turn right back around and jump on the MSC Seascape that same day. Now, I just realized that's going to be a cluster. I had no idea because there's a media event that I'm doing on board Wonder of the Seas. It's just 3 days. We go to Coco Cay and come back. But I got to get from Port Canaveral over to Miami that same day for the MSC Seascape cruise. That's going to be a close one. So yeah, I didn't even think about it. I kept thinking Miami or Fort Lauderdale for Wonder. But yeah, it's going to be in Port Canaveral. So now I got to figure out how I'm going to book the cheapest, quickest flight possible from Port Canaveral, Orlando, rather, and then go over to Miami for the MSC Seascape. That's going to be a quick turnaround. Very, very, very fun day for me coming up. It'll be fun. I mean, I don't think it's going to be an issue. It's a media event, so I'll be able to get off quickly, get to the airport, and get over there probably even before my boarding time. It's an hour flight. With all the traveling, is it hard to stay fit? Yes, 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 yes. I mean, and then on top of that too, it's just all the traveling, the motivation to like work out does go down. I got to go to the gym after this. I've been saying it for the longest time. It's time for me to get back in the gym, trying to get back to training, get back to it. Because I mean, I don't like feeling like out of shape where I never want to get to a point to where I feel like exhausted for going upstairs, you know? I'm an active guy. I like running around. I know turning 30, I'm still young, but that's that point where I really got to start thinking about my health a little bit better. Best means different things for different people. I agree. Yes, we stayed at a very nice place in Tampa for our anniversary. But to get ready for a cruise, I say somewhere cheaper. Yeah, I mean, for a cruise, it doesn't make sense. If you're about to take a vacation, why would you spend money, a lot of money on a hotel for one day when you're getting ready to go on a vacation? You know, like for me to go to the Gabriel, $250, $300 to be right next to the port. I don't really mind. It's a nice hotel. I get a beautiful view of the. But other than that, yeah, I completely understand. I get that. That makes perfect sense. I don't blame you. Not at all. Southwest does not have flights from Orlando to Miami, but I believe Delta does. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I might jump on a Spirit flight. Have you guys? I read an article. I'm gonna read how true it is. I actually got to go to the airport soon. I might do a video. Somebody's saying that there's a chance that Spirit can go out of business because the whole situation with JetBlue failed. You know, and all I'm saying is take Frontier instead. I don't care what anybody says. Spirit is better than Frontier. That's a fact. Can't wait for your input on Icon of the Seas. I mean, this is going to be a topic of discussion for a year to come. But hold on, did somebody say? I'm going to check right now. I'm talking. I'm going to check. I have my computer right here. Somebody said, are you saying that Icon of the Seas is sold out for all 2024? Or are you playing with me? I'm going to check right now. Royal Caribbean. I don't think that's true at all. Because I just checked yesterday and it was available. I'm going to check. It's not sold out. Okay, thank you. Save me from myself. Save me the time. I doubt it. There's no way. Especially with those prices. Have y'all seen them? There's still prices. I mean, so what about the inaugural? Nope, now I'm going. Got word from my travel agent. You got word that the cruise for all of 2024 is sold out? Who's your travel agent? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Did you say you have another cruise this week on Virgin? No, I have a cruise. So next week, I can't say giveaway, right? But I have a cruise, a free cruise still for Virgin that for my Patreons, they have an opportunity to win it. Jay, not sold. Bookings general public opens tomorrow. Yeah, I thought it was, what, the 20th? What's today's date? See, I'm all over the place. What's today's date? Hold on. Look, oh, it's the 24th. No, so it does open on, what, the 25th? You guys are confusing me now. I'm all over the place. So, yeah, I was going to say, there's no way. When I checked the icons this morning, inside cabins were sold out for the inaugural sailing, I believe. Okay, well, I'll have to go ahead and hurry up and put a deposit down, huh? Today is the 20th. Yeah, I know, thank you. Yeah, I got it. I have it right here on my computer. I'm blind and I'm all over the place and looking at all this Royal Caribbean stuff now. I don't know. You guys got me paranoid now. Somebody said all the interiors are out? Huh. Yeah, this one's going to be a serious deal. I'm going to have to get my rep up. I need at least 1 million followers on one of my channels before I get on that ship. Give it a few years. Cruise ships will fit 10,000 plus people. Oh, yeah. Like, think about it. Yeah. Think about where we're going. They're going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, some cruise lines will stay where they're at. to a certain extent, but I think the days of like these smaller cruise ships are probably gone. You know, it's just part of the supply and demand. They're probably gonna have the mid-sized ships and stuff like, you know, that's probably the gist of it until they can't run anymore. All interiors are sold out. Okay, I'm still gonna check anyway. Where's the filter thing? Okay. Wait, sorry, I'm so used to doing this on my phone. If we weren't already booked on January 2024 Horizon sailing, oh, you'd be on the inaugural. All right, we'll go here. Why can't I get the other filters in? Oh, okay, never mind. Here they are. It's kind of weird looking at it from a laptop. Let me see. Let me see. Caribbean. Now, why can't I leave the? Hold on. It's January 2024. Apply. Let's see what we're working with. No, that's not what I need. Explorer of the Seas. No, Grandeur. Why is it not here? Oh, wait, let me put Miami. North America. Oh, it's on Europe. Silly me. Only balconies are available. Oh, okay. Well, I'm checking right now. Is that Miami? Go ahead and click this guy. Sorry, I just got to set all the filters. Unfortunately, if something happens to these mega ships, it will be a tragedy. Oh, I agree, but when's the last time something really happened? Costa Concordia? Like, think about that. I think it'll be fine. Jay, you always give your honest opinion and all your experiences you've had on cruises. People love your honesty. I appreciate that. I mean, the thing is, I always say when it comes to that, I'm learning just like everybody else. You know, I mean, like I would never call myself a quote unquote cruise expert in no way, shape, or form. You know, I love cruising and I'm learning every day, every cruise, just like everybody else. You have to go to your Crown and Anchor account. Oh, look, I don't know if I'm doing all that right now. I'm gonna do this after because I got to do a video on Icon tomorrow. I'll do that after this and you know later on tonight after I come back from the gym. I'm not gonna do all that right now. I didn't know that. Okay, see, I'm still new to like Royal Caribbean. I have been like, I mean, Wonder of the Seas is already available to book, so I mean, I was on board, but I didn't like whenever these new ships got released, I haven't seen it. A cruise ship tugboat collided. Someone died 4 days ago. Don't jinx it. I'm not jinxing anything. I'm just saying, like, if you look at no, because people, you know, the thing is, there are a lot of people that jump to the extreme. And they start talking about things like the Titanic and stuff, and I'm like, come on, guys, like, 100 years ago, relax, you know. Now, knock on wood, everything is going to be okay. Do you know? Do you know how to bid for a better cabin on Princess? When I tried to put in the amount, I thought it could pull it out, put in my own bid, and I haven't done the bid for Princess. I haven't sailed with Princess. I'm sorry. If anybody knows, if you want to help them out, please put it in the feed. The cruise industry continues to grow and change too, so we all have to adapt and learn as time goes. I agree. Icon of the Seas first sailing is 10 days. Well, I'm all for it. But yeah, no, I'm telling you. So this thing, Icon of the Seas, it has a lot of momentum already. I'm telling you, for the first time ever, there are people literally like that have never cruised before. They've never taken a cruise. And, you know, it's funny. You know, I was talking to Lauren about this earlier. So the thing is, you guys know I'm a breakdancer, right? I'm friends with some of the best in the world because a lot of them live here in Florida. And the thing is, like, I see a lot of people, they'll reach out and they'll say, oh, have you seen this breakdancer before? I'm like, yeah, I've met the guy. I know him. Yeah. You know, I was just with him over in Germany a few days ago. You know, I see this. It's the same with the cruise ship. So the thing is, a lot of my friends, they know what I do, right? And I kid you not, like, plenty of them have reached out to me and was like, hey, have you seen this cruise ship? Have you heard of it? They're making a giant cruise ship. And I'm like, yeah, I've heard of such things. I've known for a year and some change. I've known about this for some time. But yeah, thanks for letting me know. They think they're telling me something new. It's funny. I'm like, you do know that I like cruise for a living. You know, this is what I do. I don't know. To me, it's funny. Like on the other side of it, it's funny. It really is. Like guys, like I kid you not. It's like every other day somebody's tagging me in something. A friend of mine on Icon, and somebody's sending me a message with a wow emoji, and I'm just like, it's not news to me. I've known these things. So yeah, I don't know. But to me, anyway, it just goes to show you that people are taking a real interest in cruising right now, especially on Icon. Do you make your own reservations or do you use a travel agent? I usually use my sponsors for the bigger stuff. And then here and there, I will pay for the other ones myself, the smaller ships, the ones that kind of come up last minute. The gyms at Royal Caribbean are the best. No, they're not. Not for me. I don't like the gyms on Royal Caribbean. They're nice. Views are nice, but I need a dance studio. Carnival has it. NCL has it, but that's it. I need like a dance studio, like a yoga room. I need one. They don't have. I haven't seen it on Royal Caribbean yet. Maybe on an older ship. I haven't seen it on Wonder. Didn't see it on Odyssey. Didn't see it anywhere over there. Cause I think on Odyssey I was in 270 practicing there in the morning. I'm booking that icon. You should. Question: how often does Royal Caribbean other lines do free upgrades? That's a good question. I've never gotten a free upgrade. I've heard of people getting it. I wouldn't. I don't know how often it is. I would say maybe somewhat often, depending on the situation. But I don't think they're just bumping people up just because. Maybe because of your loyalty points. Oh, you're a bodybuilder. Oh, okay. But have you sailed with other lines, or did you just go to on a Royal Caribbean ship only? That's all you sail with, and then you know. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong being biased, but have you sailed with other lines and checked out their gyms on newer ships or equivalent to whatever royal ship you were on? Would you ever go on an all-inclusive with your girlfriend and post vlogs on Jay the Nomad? Yeah, I'm doing that next year. I'm taking less cruises next year, and I'll be transitioning as well to doing some of the resorts, some other crazier things, theme parks. There is a theme park that I want to go to. I think it's the first ever in the Caribbean over in Dominican Republic that I want to check out. So I'm going to be doing that, looking at going to a resort over in the Maldives next year, Tokyo. Yeah, a couple places. Which cruise line is your favorite and why? Royal Caribbean, because they have the most variety. They do. Now, given, thankfully they're getting. It looks like they're getting rid of them ugly yellow palm trees that they have on all their ships. I'm tired of seeing them. But other than that, yeah, Royal Caribbean overall, I wouldn't say Royal Caribbean has like a certain flavor. They are the cruise line that you'll get on with their newer ships, and you're just kind of like wowed and in awe of what they have to offer. But I don't know. I like them. I like them. They're definitely my favorite. But the Carnival Mardi Gras is my favorite cruise ship. It has sentimental value. First cruise ship I took on as a passenger, and then also even at this point, after being as many cruise ships as I have, still my favorite. I like the vibe. It's nice. Royal Caribbean, it has a cool vibe, but it's not like all that. It's just they woo you with everything, and the mega ships are the chef's kiss. They're great. All-inclusive resorts will be great. Oh yeah, no, just wait. I got it. And then I think I want to go to Xcaret over in Mexico too. Want to check that one out. I remember you saying you've been to the Philippines before. I was only there for like a day. How about see, look, I'm gonna butcher these names. Is it Palawan and Boracay vlogs? I'm thinking about, so I think Lauren and I were looking at we got to do what every vlogger does, and we got to go to Bali. I think that's what everybody does, and talk about how cheap it is. How about going to a convention? What do you mean? What kind of convention? I've gone to 2 cruise conventions this year. Most cruise lines have gone to the bid system for upgrade. Yeah, they have. Inaugural January 27th through February 3rd. Okay, thanks for letting me know that. Yeah, I got to get all that stuff booked. I've been on 40 cruises, 7 different lines. NCL, just what I like best. I mean, after working for NCL, there are just certain aspects I don't like. I need to get on another ship, maybe probably, I don't know, probably with their breakaway class, because I didn't like the Prima. Beautiful ship overall, but it looks like they tried so hard to fit that freaking 3-story go-kart track in. And like, I don't know, the Lido deck for me just kind of fell apart at the seam. Some of the venues are a little too small. Great ship. I'm not taking it away from it. It's beautiful, but for me, I was just surprised. I was hoping that they would have, like, I don't know, organized it a little bit better on board. You should do a group cruise. I'm working on that. I promise. I am. I know I say it all the time, but I'm working on a group cruise, and I need to get it announced soon. I need to solidify it with my sponsors so we can get everything worked out. Jay the Nomad channel is awesome. Check out lots of your videos. Awesome mess. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's going to be a mess on that channel. A lot of experimenting. I'll be doing like flight reviews. I want to try a Virgin flight. I'm looking at an Emirates flight for next year as well, but I'm trying to find like some sponsors for that because them $10,000 flights ain't it. But I would love to do that. Dubai, a couple other places. All this stuff I'm kind of throwing out there, just looking. There's like an underwater hotel over in Dubai as well. Might look into that. But right now, everything's just kind of like up in the air. I'm trying to get everything locked in sometime this month while I'm on the Carnival Celebration cruise. Have you been to St. Lucia? I love St. Lucia. Yeah, of course I've been. I mean, when I work on the NCL Escape, we were there all the time. I'm enjoying Patreon. Oh, I appreciate that, Don. Thank you so much. I have more stuff coming up there. I got to ask you guys some questions on there too. And I'm trying to figure out, because around November, beginning of November, I do want to give that gift away that cruise for Virgin, because I think it expires toward the end of the year. So maybe some people have it available, or maybe you want to give it to somebody else. I'll figure that out. Fire convention in Indianapolis. You can bring your son and Lauren. A fire convention. What is that like? You have my curiosity. Now you have my attention. I like Royal. I like Royal a lot. Started collecting the model ships. I wish I'd done that. I really do. Model ships. It was cool, and they were doubling points last year. Interesting. I think Emirates and United are linked up now. We may see a break in the price. I hope so. I hope so. How's Virgin Cruises? I usually do Carnival, and I want to try NCL too. I like Virgin. My second, like, it's a close second with Carnival for my second favorite cruise line. I really, really, really like Virgin. They still got some kinks to work out. And I've also heard through the grapevine. I don't mean to spread rumors or anything like that, but I've heard from a lot of people that the cruise line is up for sale. So I mean, if they let's say if Virgin got sold, a lot of things could possibly change. Like me personally, for me, aside from maybe the musicians, I don't really care much for the entertainment on board. So maybe they'll change that down the road. We'll see. They have the right talent, but I just don't like the design and the structure of the shows there. How long are you on the celebration? I'll be on the celebration what till from November 6th until what was that? November 27th, something like that. Got to run, but thanks. Love watching. I'm getting out of here too in like 10 minutes. Love watching all the traveling stuff, and I hope you'll be able to travel myself one day. I hope so too. It was nice talking to you. See you later. Is it Tiff and Mia? See you later. Have a good night. See you on the Carnival celebration in a few weeks. Are you on the inaugural? That's why they sell you swimming trunks for 140. They're running out of money. Who knows, man? Because I mean, look. So here's the thing too. Because I am gonna put like a little, well, not even a little. I'm putting a big video together, just talking about my overall experience of Virgin. Because 99% of it has been amazing. Well, I guess at this point, if I've taken 4 cruises, one of them was bad. 75% of them have been amazing. All right, I've enjoyed Virgin voyages. I've had a great time. Like I said, there's some work that needs to be done, but I'm gonna put a whole video together just talking about Virgin voyages as a whole because I mean, I've sailed with them a lot. In the past 365 days, I've taken 4 cruises and I've sailed on all of their operating ships. I have a lot of friends that work for Virgin, so I get along in after working for them for a brief second. Even if I didn't make it to the ship, I have the insides and outs. So I do want to make a very, very comprehensive, a detailed video talking about Virgin Voyages and what I truly think of the brand and where I think it's going in the future. Because yes, what I've noticed with Virgin is that on board their ships, just talking to people, you guys know I'm a talkative guy, and I try to get as much information as possible. On board, most of the people that I talk to say they either got it for free or that they work for Virgin in some division, some department of Virgin. Even if it's not Virgin Voyages, maybe they work for the hotels, maybe they work for I don't know the airline. And it seems like most of the people there, they kind of got like a free ride. And I've even seen online, those prices are going down, 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 which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but you get my point. I'm gonna do a video on it. 300,000 or 30,000 plus firefighters in one city, a lot of crazy stuff, exhibitions close. I wanted to become a firefighter when I was a kid. I did for the longest time. I was thinking about it before I got into the dancing stuff. I'm gonna have to look into that. Charging 140 for bathing suits, definition of price gouging. Well, they want to. I guess it's supposed to be the style or the fashion designer who made it, but they look like a pair of regular swimming trunks to me. What's your opinion of Norwegian? I'm thinking about doing Norwegian cruise soon. Well, Norwegian, first of all, is the only like mainstream cruise line that really has a legitimate, decent solo option. They have like the studios and they got the solo lounge and all that. So that means you pay no supplemental fee. That's nice because with Carnival and Royal Caribbean and all that, I think Royal Caribbean on some of their ships, I believe on where was I at? Ovation of the Seas, they had a solo option. They don't have a lot. I think that's a good perk. Their drink package is, I believe, the best out there because they have like the truly unlimited where you can order as many drinks as you want. I think you can order 2 drinks at a time. I had the what is it, the sit, what is that, free at sea package where I had unlimited drinks. Don't know how I pulled that for the inaugural sailing. And I didn't pay that much for everything. So I had unlimited drinks. I can get 2 drinks at a time, and then I think every minute I can go order some more drinks. So I mean, like I said, I always say that every cruise line offers something that the other one doesn't. They do something better than everybody else. Question of the day: did you leave the balcony door open? I did not. No. I like that. That's funny. So you're taking the celebration maiden voyage. Please let us know how it goes. I'm gonna do videos as many. Well, I'll be doing a video every day. If I upload it every day, it depends on the Wi-Fi. But we got stops in like Tenerife, over in the Canary Islands. Haven't been there in years. Beautiful place, black sand beaches and stuff. So whenever I get in port, I'm just gonna upload all the videos that I can. If the Wi-Fi is too bad for me to upload them on board. But yeah, I got tons and tons of videos. I'm gonna do the most detailed, hard travel like tour on board when I get there. Chances are he's probably gonna be there, knowing him. But we'll see. We'll see. I can vouch for Norwegian solo program. Done it 3 times. They have private events for solo travelers. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. They have the best. They have one of the best programs out there for solos. I always say more cruise lines. I get it. Doesn't really fit with their business model for sure. But I think more cruise lines should have solos because there are plenty of people out there that are willing to spend money by themselves, or meet up with people and still continue to spend money. But if you look at the business model, look at what Royal Caribbean is doing, there's a reason why they're bringing home the bacon. They know that if you bring families in, the families are more inclined, more tempting, and more probably there's a bigger probability of them spending more money than the people that are sailing by themselves. Funny thing is, the air conditioner won't run with the balcony door open. Yeah, yeah. Don't get me started. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I think I wish it's probably something that's never going to happen. But I wish more cruise lines had solo options available. Virgin has a couple too. I've seen the solo rooms, but they usually sold out. They sell out quick. Yeah, so I mean, I understand why. It's business. I would take a solo cruise, but I would never want to pay for the invisible person traveling with me. I agree. I mean, that's what happened on the Carnival Paradise. I gotta look into that, by the way. I don't know what cruise. I'm debating. I don't know if I just want to, because when I'm at home now, I feel like I'm not doing enough. If that makes sense. I'm spending time with friends and family, but I'm such in such focus mode, which I know to a certain extent I shouldn't be. But I'm like, man, I gotta get on the cruise and I gotta continue doing all this stuff so that I can keep building this stuff because I love it so much. So we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll jump on another like a 3-day sailing on an MSC or something like that before I head out. That would be cool. Oh, the temptation. I'm meeting more and more solo traveler cruisers of all ages. Yeah, I mean, cruising is gaining popularity for sure. It was already on like a historic rise before the pandemic, and I think now it got stopped for a little bit, halted, but it's going to continue after this for sure. I mean, the cruise lines, they have the formula, they know what they're doing. A lot of people of all ages are realizing that cruising just isn't for old people. You know what I mean? So it's only going to continue to grow. Should I head down to Palm Beach for Margaritaville while you wait for Europe? That is tempting. That's actually not a bad idea. Will you be on the Jubilee maiden voyage this time next year? I might. I might. Oh, wait. What am I thinking about? Yes, I will. I'm silly me. Yeah, yeah. I will be on the maiden voyage for the Carnival Jubilee, of course. Um, Let me see. Somebody said something about Margaritaville. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I'll look into that. Why not? I took a solo 10 years ago, definitely paid 100% supplement fee. Next year, I'm taking solo cruise on Virgin, no invisible person payment. Yeah, I hate that. I think we all do. You guys have ever had the pain of sailing alone? You know what it's like. It sucks. It really does. EMS Dynasty. You're really trying to sell me on this thing. We have a fire engine pulling contest and a 911 stair climb. You're really trying to sell me on this. You're doing a good job. I'll give you that. I like anything about firefighters. One of my favorite movies when I was growing up, my mom used to watch it all the time, was Ladder 49. You ever see that movie? Great movie. It was what's the guy's name that played Joker? He's like the main character. Really, really good over in, I think they're in Boston. Really great movie. Very, very sad ending, but it's great. The pandemic made a lot of people adopt YOLO. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, sometimes you got to travel alone. I think sometimes the best thing, not even sometimes, the best thing that somebody could do, first of all, is travel. But even better, travel alone. Everybody's travel alone somewhere at least once. Maybe do it, start off with a cruise, step one, and then maybe take a flight somewhere. On Virgin, had a solo insider because of a sale. Now I'm paying less for the balcony. Oh, nice. Did you read about the accident that happened in Greece? Tugboat got swept under a cruise ship. The captain, wow, captain passed away. No, let me read about that. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I'll have to check that out after. Had my daughter's wedding on a princess cruise. Wow, cruise 65 guests, and they are still talking about the wedding on board. That is amazing. That is amazing. The guy on Paradise knew he wanted you to film him. Film him. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I had another instance on the Carnival Paradise. I don't want to talk about it though. It unfortunately involves like race and stuff like that. I had a situation that I dealt with, which I think was even kind of a bigger deal in my opinion than the guy that got mad for me filming him, which I wasn't. But yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, that cruise was definitely. I'll talk about it whenever I do the review. I think that one I'll have that one probably come out either Thursday or Friday. My breakdown of my time on board the Carnival Paradise. Azima Journey was the ship's name. Thank you. What do you think of the panorama? I think it's a beautiful ship. I need to sail on that one. I wanted to for the longest time. End up going on the Mardi Gras. I travel alone many times because people drag their feet deciding on whether they want to go, if they can go. Yeah. Miss out on waiting. I agree. I agree. So yeah, but guys, I'll take a couple more questions and then I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go to the gym, get my butt back in shape before I head over to Europe, and I'll let you guys know what's going on. And well, the big plan is next year, and then I'll be 30, November 8th. Scorpio, I can't wait. I can't wait. Well, actually, I can't. I don't want to cross over to the other side yet. Backdraft was another good firefighters movie. I don't know if I've seen Backdraft. I haven't. No. Going on Odyssey November. Any recommendations for Grand Cayman? I don't really care much for Grand Cayman. I couldn't tell you. I've walked around there many a time. Maybe somebody here could better recommend you. I mean, for me, Grand Cayman is good for excursions. It's not my favorite place, and you got to do the tendering and all that. Not my favorite place. Yeah, sorry, Chris. Sorry. Well, I guess since things are slowing up here, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, get ready to head to the gym, get back to practice and all that. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I will do another one next week, and I'll keep you guys updated. I got another video coming out on Royal Caribbean's I'll say Odyssey of the Seas, Icon of the Seas, because man, there's a lot going on right now. But I appreciate you guys. I love all of you. Hit that like button on your way out, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.